Oh yeah, it might be happening again. It might just maybe be that we're live. Yeah, we're live. Awesome. So, hi there, Friday morning, good times. However, it doesn't really matter here. We're still going to be practice the way we always do, but with a different twist, the way we always do it as well. So today, in my effort to provide you with full transparency regarding my practicing, I'm going to do a little experiment, and that's usually what I do almost on a daily basis to kind of challenge myself and not just play the same thing over and over. So today I've dialed in a different tone, which is a bit bluesier and a bit more, it's not quite as tight, it's a bit more loose, more of a loose lead kind of tone. And just like yesterday, I hope that we're going to start slowly because that usually pays off in the end, and then we're going to get more and more challenging the further we progress into the session. As always, I will play for a few minutes, practice, and then take a break and see if you guys are saying anything, and we can speak about anything you want to, and I'll just keep on going like that. Okay, here's our practice beat. Ooh, and it grooves already. Okay, I feel like this is a stadium volume, so I'm going to turn it down a little bit. I'm not a big fan of loud amps, I must admit. Okay, it's good, but I think it's a little bit too intense to warm up. I need to find something bluesy that's a little bit softer. We already have some comments here. From Instagram, we have a question. I want to play that. What's your first thing you would suggest to me? So I think you're referring to the very first licks I played. And these are classic blues licks in the pentatonic scale, and they're especially inspired by SRV. So if you want to learn that style, you can either find the licks that I have covering these. I think it's been a few months since I uploaded a blues licks, but there are tons of them on my channel if you just search. If you don't want to do that, you can just go straight to the source, which would be, I think, SRV in this case, and then you can, go further back to the guitarist that inspired him. But SRV is usually a good place to start. Yeah, it's these kind of bends. The basic idea, if we're in E major pentatonic, start on the 9th fret, we bend it a little bit, and then we play 9 and 10. That's it. So, and then all you need to do is change the place where you bend. So you can do on the E string, but also on the B string. If I alternate between both, it sounds like this. Now, what a lot of people get wrong here is the bend. This is a bluesy bend, which means we're not bending at all until right before we leave the note. So slowly it's... Okay, so I pick the note, I hold it, and then just as I'm about to go to the next note, I bend it. Okay, that's super important. Hold it, go to the next note. Now, when played fast, you don't really hear that, and you can't practice that fast if you've never done it. You gotta play it slowly. Okay, that's from Instagram. Rajas, what's up? Cool, we've got comments from YouTube and Facebook as well. Dead Man's Wife, what's up? Oscar, do you have any tips on learning the fretboard? Interesting. Hi bro, what's up? I'm doing good. Friday morning is always good. Some Gary Moore blues licks. Too good, Chris. Haha. Greetings from Papua New Guinea. Cheers, Desmond. Pierre Lacombe, good morning from Montreal, Canada. Awesome. Okay, so learning the fretboard, that's a tricky one, you know, because a lot of people, I think, see learning the fretboard as, you know, the thing you learn and then you can play on the fretboard. But reality is very different. Learning the fretboard usually means you've learned a few adjacent scale blocks and then a few licks that allow you to move in between. So people basically are wanting to do this kind of thing, right? Where we do like... where you go all over the fretboard. And the plan has got to be, first learn, if you've never played lead guitar or very little, you can stay in one box for quite a while, just learn a few licks. Now, once you know a few licks in one box, then you have to learn sliding, because that's going to allow you to go between different boxes. So if you can play, I don't know, then maybe you can do that with a slide instead. Instead of... So that would be one step. So learn licks, learn to slide, and then you have to learn, maybe start with two boxes that are adjacent. So you probably already know box 1 in the pentatonic scale. Learn box 2 and go in between them. So box 1, box 2, back to 1. So if I practice going between, and I failed, but you get the idea. I'm moving between, and you have to do that super slowly. But there you have it. That's like the basic plan. It takes a lot of time to be fluid at that. But basically what you're doing is you're learning licks, you're learning to move the licks, and then you're finding out to which locations you can move them. And you're doing that by learning different scale boxes, preferably adjacent, so you don't have to do big skips. Instead, you can do what I showed you, where you move up and down. Too many notes. Okay, so this is new to me, practicing bluesy stuff. I'm going to slow down a little bit. See, the thing is, when I'm playing at this tempo, I'm not learning very much. I'm just playing the stuff I already know. And like I've said before, I'm doing that because I'm a little bit nervous when I have an audience. I'm practicing on my own. I wouldn't do it that way. So let's try slow down a little bit more and see. tempo, I'm still not learning very much because I'm still playing the stuff I'm comfortable with. But at this tempo, the difference is I can afford to throw in some variations. And that's gold, because a little variation for something I already know, that can basically land me a new lick. It might sound like I'm overexcited here, but that's really the way you build a foundation. You learn one thing and you throw in a variation, and then you know two things. And once you know two things, you can combine them and you can throw in a variation, and then you know three things, and so on and so forth. Let's do that. So here's something I would love to practice more, being more comfortable with double stops in my lead guitar. And you see, I eventually landed on a double stop there. So this would be one way to actually, for me to learn things and not just play stuff I already know. Let's try that. That's another one I'd like to get better at, throwing in that bluesy chromatic stuff and making it sound like it fits. See, now I'm learning, because now I'm playing new variations, and I'm experimenting with different endings. So it took me a good 15 minutes now to go from nervous playing stuff I already know, too fast considering I'm warming up, to actually practicing something that helps me. So let's do a little bit more, and then I can break down what I'm doing. Ouch. One more time. This is good stuff. Slow down a little bit more so I can practice that descending thing. practice that, going between a faster lick and that chromatic thing. So this gives the fast lick a meaning, a purpose. Now it's interesting, right? Because I was starting out just showing off, not doing anything valuable. Now I'm transitioning into something melodic that catches the listener's ear. And that's exactly the thing you need to practice if you're like me and you have lots of shops and need to put some musical ideas into them. Ah, that was hard. Very good. So this was better than I had hoped for. Now I'm basically practicing stuff that I've been attempting to play a lot, but I never sat down and practiced it. So it's always like, you know, if I'm jamming, performing, or even recording, I might go to any of these licks, but I've never really sat down and broken them down and tried to come up with new stuff. Just something I thought I had in my baggage, but I never really polished it, which is a shame. It basically means you might have a hidden treasure into one of those licks. Okay, Louis, my man. So what have I been doing now? And let's see what you guys are saying. Christian Newman, yeah, my man, supporter from Facebook. Christopher from a highway in Poland. Nice playing with great new ideas from your side. Thanks, Christian. Thanks for all the support. I am very nasty. Thank you, Bluebird. Thank you for the support. So the first step when I learned to play lead guitar, Pierre is asking that from Facebook, was probably to try to learn a solo, maybe something from, I don't know, Slash, Guns N' Roses, or maybe Metallica. Try to learn some, like from the ballads or something, and then also learning one pentatonic, like the pentatonic box, and try to connect those two together. That was the big thing. Okay, so yes, Thang T. I'm going to show you an exercise, or actually I'm going to show you the exercise I've been playing for the last 5 minutes now, which is just a chromatic thing. Chromatic meaning you go like one step above or below all the time. So that would be chromatic, right? So if we're in our pentatonic box here on the 9th fret, where you can play your blues lick, the box looks like this, right? We're gonna stray a little bit from those box notes and play a chromatic lick, but still kind of superimposing it or visualizing that pentatonic box under it. And that's important because we're gonna go back to that pentatonic box once we're done with the lick. So the lick would be this. And then you can try to go back to the box. So slowly, we're sliding up to the 12th fret G string, we're playing with a pick, and then we're playing the same fret but on the high E string, so we're skipping the B string, and I play that with my ring finger usually. So that's it. If you can play this, you basically know the lick. You slide up to the 12th fret, and then you play the high E string. So slide up to the 12th fret G string, and then play the 12th fret E string. Then we're going to repeat the procedure, but on the 11th fret, and we're going to slide from where we are. So one more time, slide up to the 12th fret, G string, play the high E string, and then play the 12th fret G string again, but then slide down to the 11th fret. slide up to the 12th fret, play the high E string, back to the G string, slide down to the 11th fret, and play the high E string, slide down, or play the 11th fret again, but slide down to the 10th fret, play the 10th fret again, and slide down to the 9th fret. So the whole thing. Now, of course, I'm throwing in variations all the time here, and that's kind of the purpose with my practicing, but you can't do that without first mastering like the basic form. And that's what I was saying earlier, that I have this hidden treasure. I do already master that basic form, but I haven't explored what variations I can do around it, and that's a potential gold mine of licks. So let's do some more of that. That's also one thing I would like to explore more, get a little bit jazzier in my blues playing, so throw in these outside notes. Now that doesn't really fit, you know, I'm playing something groovy and then comes that weird thing. So let's work on that. Haha, I keep messing up. Okay, so that's something I would need to work more on, trying to get those double stops into my blues licks without losing the timing. Let's do a little bit of that. That's maybe better. That's what I wanted to do. Or even better, that's even better. Okay, so this is a good session. We've done a lot of cool stuff now. I think the 3 things I've covered so far are more than enough for a whole practice session, at least of mine. So we started doing the chromatic stuff, and then I briefly said, hey, I want to try throwing in more outside playing, like diminished or dominant 7 lines. I briefly did that, but then continued on to double stops. And that's 3 different things that are very cool to practice, I think, and that I need working on, because I somewhat master the building blocks, but I haven't invested enough time in merging them. And again, potential gold mine of licks there, since yeah, I'm not starting from scratch. I have these different components, I just never connected them. Great. Someone says, that is fire. Thank you, Taku Mirror from Instagram. Okay, so let's do some more. I'm going to do all of that. Maybe let me know if you would like me to show you an example of a double stop, and then I can show you that as well. That's nice. I messed up. Pierre, yeah, add some nice chord. That's a very good idea. A lot of leader stuff here and no chords. So let's see if we can figure out some cool chords. I need to practice on that. So let's do the chord shows. Okay, so yeah, that was definitely the missing piece there. So thanks a lot. I think it was Pierre that suggested some chords there. And that's, of course, how we make the whole thing sound musical. The three things I suggested first was just purely looking at the lead stuff. But what we could do is maybe practice the chords a little bit separately, so we have some nice progressions to choose from, and then we can sort of practice our lead and kind of practice going, you know, between the chords and the lead and then back. And doing that on time is usually a challenge and make it sound like it makes sense. Is changing one bridge pickup enough for a Telecaster? It could be. It totally depends on your needs and what you're trying to achieve. If you're, I mean, the bridge pickup on a Tele is extremely useful, right? Because you can even play metal on it, you know, but it works perfect for rock and a lot of rhythm stuff. So yeah, can be enough. Depends what you want to achieve. Thank you, PZ3I. Thanks for digging. Colin plays guitar. I am Swedish. I live in Sweden. I'm half Swedish, half Greek. I don't speak Greek and I don't live in Greece. So, so I feel mostly Swedish. So let's do some more, but we really need to focus on the chords now so we can make it sound cool. Yes, Alika on Instagram. We're using pentatonic, but currently not A minor. Currently it's like C sharp minor pentatonic or E major pentatonic. It's the same box here on the 9th fret. Let's see if we can do some more. So a little bit. Messed up, so that's what I said. I gotta practice the rhythms up. Yeah, it's not. It's not very nice yet. I messed up. Whew. So the thing is, my chordal playing isn't the best. I think I tense up a little bit too much when I play those chords. So it's definitely a possible topic, or should be a topic for another day. Just playing these chords and thinking very consciously about the hand tension, because I've done that a lot for my lead playing, but not nearly as much for my chordal playing. And in fact, I haven't played chords as much as lead guitar. So in a way, I guess it's natural, though it would have been nice if I had done it correctly from the beginning. So just trying to play those chords with a minimum amount of pressure. I like to try to put my hand down in between. So let go of hand tension. And it kind of teaches your body what those chords, how they should be fretted. With minimal, ouch. And then of course you fail. Again, fail. Sorry, don't know any muddy waters. So maybe take another practice beat. That's the Hendrix chord. Ramazan on Instagram. Here's some C minor pentatonic for you. I failed. I failed again. I know who Muddy Waters is, but I just don't play any cover songs since 15 years. I'm sorry, I get the request all the time. Play some Megadeth, play some Metallica. And I might remember some occasional riff, but it's just not, it just has an opposite effect on me as a player, you know. I hate playing other people's material. I just play my own stuff. And I know I could easily just do what everybody wants me to, but I think there are better channels for that, so I just play my own stuff. Sorry about it. Okay. I keep losing the timing there. So I'm a little bit too much all over the place now. I think from a practice perspective, it would be much better if I just honed in on a specific place. So let's see if we can find that. And why not? It's a bit aggressive, but to play anymore. So that's the thing here with when going a little bit outside my comfort zone. I don't play that much blues, you know. It's fun, but I quickly run out of ideas and just feels like I'm all over the place. So I'm going to give you the practice beat for a little bit, and you can have a look at my beautiful guitar, and I'll be back in a minute. Oh yeah, it's time for an apple. So an apple break is always nice because you get new ideas when you get to rest your brain. So I think I'm gonna go for the, like that, what would that be? 1, 2, 3, 4. So position 4 in C sharp minor. It's this one. Of course, I think of it equally much as just the E major pentatonic scale. I go between like the relative minor and major, so you could either do like if you play the E major chord, E major, that would be like an E major pentatonic. Now if I play C sharp minor, sounds like C sharp minor pentatonic, so it's nice you can go in between. And I will continue with what we did there and try to be a bit more consistent with adding a rhythmic groove and some chords, and then go between lead and rhythm there. So we could, for example, do something very basic, so C sharp minor, and then we just lift and play like on the middle string, D, the G, and the B string. So messed up. Nia on Instagram, what's up? I am a Sakima. Sorry for butchering your name. Welcome. Bit too fast, maybe. Hey there, Lawrence. So, Mixolydian grooves. Not in the mood, I guess, for Mixolydian now. Let's keep going. So bad at those chord changes. Can't do them in time. That's something I have to practice, but I don't think I'm going to torture you with that. Timing is gone. Yeah, this is dire straits because I'm using my fingers and probably the same pickup position. Frank from Instagram, what's up? Yeah, we got my man John from YouTube, Facebook, what's up? We got my man Fred from Southern Indiana. Yeah, today we're doing funky and bluesy stuff. I can't believe I made it back to on time there. I didn't think I was gonna do it. So if you guys are wondering, it's C sharp minor, and I just lift my fingers and play the D and the G and the B string, and you get that. Now I'm just weaving in some licks in pentatonic position 4 there, so. And that's kind of the challenge there, going back and forth. So let's see if I can do that. I failed. So I'm playing the blues note there, the flat 5. And then I'm playing the Dorian note. And actually, if you want those extensions, I put together a free guide on my Patreon, which has my favorite pentatonic extensions. And they contain all of these, so I like to do that, and also the second. So so this is good practice. Maybe you can hear that I'm getting a bit more into the groove, and I'm not stopping quite as often. And this is a good place to be, because then I can reliably move between rhythm and lead, and The new stuff I practice, the little new stuff I'm trying to sneak in, sort of gets a nice rhythmic connection. It has a rhythmic backbone as opposed to just practicing a lick without any groove. That's what we did in the beginning of the session. Let's see if I can fit that in. I can't, man. Ah! Ah! Ah, so close. So if you're new, we did cover the chromatic stuff in the beginning of the stream, so you can just rewind when we're done. We worked a little bit on that, and now I'm trying to throw in some double stops in the groove, and that's challenging, so we'll see how that goes. I would probably like to do some outside playing as well. Let's see if we can do that. Mark Knopfler Fingers. Thank you, Oscar. I lost the timing, but it's a cool thing to do. I'm throwing in random dominant 7 arpeggios there. So you can just do that and pick whichever sounds most wrong and then try to go back into the what sounds right again, you know, that's hard. Cool, so Oscar, I'm not using any track, I'm just using my drum machine, like that. And then I'm just playing some, well, this is a super common chord progression. I don't think it belongs to any song, I'm just jamming around. So C sharp minor, it's basically C sharp minor, B major, A major, and A flat major. C sharp minor, B major, A major, A flat major. So, that's but I'm not playing the whole chord, I'm just lifting so I get those notes there. So no real song there, I just try to find any groove so I can practice going between rhythm and lead. You love my guitar, that's awesome, Aleski. This is a Fender American Deluxe Strat and I've done a whole bunch of tweaks to it, like the scalloping. I think someone commented on that. Let's try some more. This was hard. So do you guys think it sounds good when I throw in the outside notes? Or it just sound horrible? So instead of playing the standard straight notes, like that would be the most normal way to do that. Ouch. Rishabh from Instagram, what's up? Thanks for digging my videos. Okay. We need to change something now. Let's maybe not like this. Maybe do a little bit more rock and roll sounding, see if that works out. try to keep that up and still play some licks, but very, very challenging, or a good challenge. Cool, Oscar. So you've been wanting to play outside. That's awesome. So just a quick one here. If you have your like E minor pentatonic box on the 12th fret, and one of the ways I use to play outside is to do the upper half step and do like a that would be a C sharp dominant 7 arpeggio. So in E minor I would play C sharp dominant, which is totally off, and that's why it sounds so cool. Oh, but you have to go in and out of it properly, so. So that's hard. That's what we're working on. It's a riff I know. Okay, so let's try. I messed up. One time. Keep messing up. I mess up all the time. That's good. You know that when you're messing up, you're venturing into new stuff. And here I'm doing a kind of swingy rhythm. Try to go in and out of that is hard. I think the hardest part is finding my way back into the swing. So if I were smart, which I'm not always, seldom, then I would just practice that, right? So just this. Mike Kona from Instagram, what's up? Ow. And I messed up. nice way into it. I found it finally. Thank you, Garrett, from Instagram. Rudolph is rude. He wants me to put the guitar under the tap. Sorry. So let's do some more. Think we need to do, but this went much better than expected, so I should do this more often. We had a great session yesterday, so I felt like, yeah, let's just repeat that session because it was cool, and I was doing some practicing, more like fusion with a higher gain sound. But then I know from experience that whenever I try to repeat yesterday's success, I can never live up to my expectations. So it's better to just kind of move sideways into something else. And that's what we did today. Okay, let's do some more. Cool, we got some great comments here. Lena, Rudolph, and an Asian username, which I can't pronounce, and I can't see what you're saying since I use an app to broadcast on 3 different platforms, so I can't translate your message. So can you please translate what you said to English and paste here, then I'll understand and I can reply. Just let me get some more water. You can groove while I do that. Okay, let's see if we can find back. Find our way back into the groove. I think I'm getting tired. We found back. Thank you, Liquid Kicks Official, for digging my videos. I'm a little bit tired of the sound now. It's just something. Let's see if we can. Haha, you're picking up your guitar. That's awesome, obese Arctic Fox. Do it. I don't know, let's try that. Maybe a different groove. Haha, that's why Christoph Fell is a genius. Thank you, man. One more time. I've been playing for almost 30 years. Show Kisu, yeah, it has Hendrix vibe to it. was a challenge. Let's do it a little bit slower. These are styles that I don't do a lot. I should do them more. So some Hendrix style licks, I guess. I don't know, what do you... I don't know. Let's switch key to open E minor instead. Okay, so the problem here is, I'm getting a little bit tired, but also I haven't found a good riff to kind of balance the lead stuff out with. So if I were smart and not tired, I would probably figure out the riff first. So maybe, and then kind of groove with that. Fred on Instagram, what's up? Dominique's chain, don't slow it down, you filthy little YouTuber. I like it, I like it. You know where that comes from. So I'll try a little bit more and then maybe we'll switch guitars and see if we can find some new inspiration. Okay, I'm gonna charge my phone. Do let me know if this produces some noise. Sorry, collection of sins. I don't know. It started like that. I'm sorry, but I don't remember much more of it. But thanks a lot for reminding me. And here it is, my collection of sins. Dig me a hole. Very cool track. Thanks for reminding me. So these are some of my old original songs. If you want to check them out, they're still on my YouTube channel. I think it's called Christopher Dahl Originals or something. There's a playlist there. Okay, so let's try finding a groove and then we can play some lead to kind of practice against that groove. So I'd like to go between those. That's nice. There you have it. Hey there, Rudolph. Have a good one. Whew. Okay, I think I'm done for the day practicing the blues, but it's intense. I mean, 1.5 hour blues practicing. I can't remember the last time I did that. Very cool. Should do it more often. It's just lots of fun licks and tones to be had here, and I guess for me it always starts with the sound. So that's the only thing I did before the stream, and we should probably also include that in the stream sometime. But I dialed in the sound because I don't know. I guess it has to do with me wanting to be a little bit prepared, in spite of saying I want them to be completely spontaneous. I still do dial in a sound before the stream, because I know that if I can't find the sound for the day, then nothing is gonna work for me. So then I'd just be sitting here for 1 hour trying to play anything. So I needed to make sure I had at least a decent sound going. But then I just immediately turned on the stream and started playing with you guys. And you can probably tell that the playing in the beginning was a little bit stiff, and then gradually we loosened it up with some groovy rhythms and kind of balanced out with some leads and started doing some good practice. So that's what I recommend for you guys. This is a great way to practice. As soon as you know a few chords and a few licks, you can start doing this. And you know, it can be very simple. I tend to overcomplicate things, but even if you've been practicing for 30 years like me, you will benefit from simplistic approach to practicing. It doesn't have to be that fancy, you know. Especially as far as the rhythm goes, it's very useful to just throw in some something basic and then play over that. Okay, guys, so thanks a lot for tuning in. This was a really fun session. I want to thank you so much for being around and asking all these great questions and helping me out get some inspiration and hopefully learning a lot on the way, because I don't want to be the only one learning here. So thanks a million for tuning in. You guys are the best. See ya. Cheers.